Shalom. All praises go to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings, among other things. Yeah, shalom to the sincere brothers. Now, this is the book of Acts, chapter 2, right? Verse 9. I start at 5. Acts chapter 2 and 5, right? It says, and there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation under heaven. So it's talking about the Israelites. Now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language. So when Paul went to the Israelites in other countries, let me just read on. And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? And now hear we every man in our own tongue, wherein we were born. All the places that Paul went, right, are these places where the disciples went. You know, the one that were going to the so-called Gentiles, because those were dispersed Israelites. Now it says portions, right? So I went into the Bible Compact Dictionary. You already know what that book is. And I went to the word portion, right? Portion. And it says portion. This is the Bible Compact Dictionary, by the way. It's this book, Zondervan. Zondervan Bible Compact Dictionary. And the image thereof. What? Oh, compact. Okay. Dictionary. Look at here. This is that book, right? Going on. It says portions. As you can see, it's the same word as over here. Partians. Partians. Portions. Right? And where was I? Here. Portions, right? Luke's geographical list of the people who were in Jerusalem on the day of Pentecost. Acts chapter 2 verse 9, which is what I'm reading right now. Acts 2 and 9, right? Going on. It says, is headed by Parthians and Medes. By Parthians, quote, Luke no doubt meant all the Jews and proselytes, which are followers of the Pharisees and Sadducees, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's it. They're followers who lived in the old Parthian Empire to the east, known today as Iran. So back in those days, there were Israelites in Iran. So you can guess your ass right now, they're Israelites. There are Israelites still living in Iran. Going on, it says Parthian and the Medes, which are Japhetic people, but in the between the Medes, you have our people also, and Elam, which are these East Indians. So also mentioned in Isaiah 11:11, and the dwellers of Mesopotamia, right? So I checked up that word Mesopotamia, and also in the dictionary, Bible dictionary, and this is what it says: Mesopotamia, right? It says, I don't have to read this. You can read it if you want to, but I'm going to the point. In the New Testament, the mention of Mesopotamia as one of the regions from which the Jews of the dispersia, or diaspora, sorry, but it is actually dispersed. But but anyway, diaspora had come to Jerusalem, Acts 2. So this shows you that the people that were mentioned there over here, coming from Mesopotamia, were actually Israelites, Jews of the diaspora, had come to Jerusalem, Acts 2 and 9. So then I checked the word diaspora. I think it's here. Yeah. Diaspora, right? Diaspora, diaspora, diaspora. That which is sown, right? The name applied to the Jews living outside of Palestine and maintaining their religious faith among the Gentiles, the real Gentiles, the people that are of another nation. The Most High had warned the Jews through Moses that the dispersion, the diaspora, that the dispersion among other nations would be their lot if they depart from the Mosaic law. Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 27, and also 28 and 64 until 68. Right? These prophecies were largely fulfilled in the two captivities by the Assyria, by Assyria and Babylonia. But there were other captivities which helped scatter the Israelites. By the time of Yahushai, the diaspora must have been several times the population of Palestine. Paul invariably, what? Invariably, invariably contacted the people, contacted the people in every city he visited. And what type of people were there? Jews. They were Israelites scattered among all these other countries, right? Where it says Parthians, which is Iran, Medes are basically the Japhetic people. They come from Japhet. And then you have Elamites, among the Elamites, and dwellers of Mesopotamia, and in Judea, and in Cappadocia, in Pontus, and Asia. Now, this word, it opens up a whole bookworm, man. I'm telling you. I checked it out, Lord willing. I'm going to do a video about it, but it's crazy. Anyway, it says Cappadocia, province in east part of Asia Minor, which is Turkey. Its people were Aryans. Now, if you check out this word Aryans, I directly associated with Edomites, calling themselves Aryans, but they actually stole that name. and Lord willing, I'm gonna do a video about that. I hope I'll be accurate, because I'm just gonna grab information off the internet, read it, test it with the scriptures, compare it if it compares with the scriptures, and then Lord willing, I'm gonna make a video about that. But this opens up a whole book, a whole chapter of information, man. So I'm gonna go into this word, Lord willing. I'm actually already busy right now, but it is gonna take a lot of time. So Lord willing, I'm gonna do it in a short video. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Oh yeah, by the way, all the Israelites that Paul went to, and all the other Israelites, which are when it says they went to the Gentiles, it's talking about Israelites. And all these places. So with that, I'm gonna say, by the way, proselytes. Oh, I'm not done. Check this out. Now it says here, so diaspora, right? I just read that word diaspora. So if you go to 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 1, it says, Peter, an apostle of Yahushai Mashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, which is what I read right here. Where is it? Here, Pontus. Spread throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, just read that too, Asia, and Bithynia, right? And if you check out this word, scatter, and you check out G1290, it says diaspora. A scattered dispersion of Israelite dispersed among foreign nations, and of Christians scattered abroad among the Gentiles. So these devils, they know, man. They know what's going on, because it's the same word, diaspora, and that applies to Acts chapter 9 and 2, and it also applies to 1 Peter chapter 1 and 1. So I think that was it. Hmm. Yep. Oh yeah, proselytes. What word did I? As I said, it was basically people that was following the apostles, but no, the Pharisees and Sadducees, if I'm correct. Let me just, yeah, wait, look, it says it right here. Damn it. Yeah, you see a newcomer. See, one who has come over from Gentile religion to Judaism. It's just an Israelite follower, because it says it right here, Acts 13 and 43. Now, when the congregation was broken up, many of the Jews and religious proselytes follow Paul and Barnabas, who, speaking to them, persuade them to continue in the grace of Yahweh. But as I said, the word proselytes basically means Israel. They follow us, man. I think I said they follow the Pharisees and Sadducees, but they did follow them around. But maybe I'm confused with another word, Salakia. But as it says, it's just a newcomer, somebody that follows Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say Shalom.